welcome back to my channel. I am here in my bathroom today and I thought I would do a little tour of my makeup and cosmetic and skincare storage. Several of you have asked about how I store my stash, so to speak. So I thought I'd give you a little quick tour of my bathroom so you can get some ideas for yourselves. I basically have a hodgepodge of storage ideas that work for me. I don't have a separate makeup room. I don't have a separate area where I film and then a separate area where I have my makeup. I just got one bathroom, probably like most of you. And I try and utilize my space well. Now I do have the biggest part of the bathroom. We have like the Jack and Jill sinks, and I'll show you that in a minute. My husband has this little tiny area and I have the big area, but we each have our own areas, and since I do share it with him, I do try and keep it at least off the counter. I'm not gonna say clutter-free because I got a lot of junk, and you'll see that in a minute. But I found a storage system that works for me, and it's just very piecemeal. I've pieced together some things that just, you know, work for me. So let me dive right in and I'll show you what we've got going on in here. Okay, so here we are entering my bathroom. And it is a rather large room. That part is really good, but the space is not all very utilizable. Is that a word? We've got this big area in the middle that there's not really much you can do with. So, you know, that's what we've got going on there. So here's my husband's side of the sink. And yeah, he doesn't have a large area at all. And then we come over here and there's our tub. And we do have the jacuzzi tub, which is really nice. Our shower's right here when you walk in. And then also when you walk in, there's the toilet. Oh boy, you know, big excitement there. And there is my section. And yeah, it's a little bit of a hot mess, but you know what? It's a happy little location. It makes me happy. I have everything set up so it's very user-friendly for me. And I think that's what storage and personal care storage and makeup storage is all about. It needs to work for you. So then I'll come around here. This is our closet right here. And this area right here is really the only other usable space. And it's just a little corner there. And I have a little hall table. And there is my beautiful find from last weekend. I was so excited to find that. I went shopping with my sister and found that beautiful girl, oh my goodness, in one of the little shops. But you know, I've got here, I've got a lot of my jewelry that I use, and there is my perfume storage. So, and just accessories and things like that. Under here, we've got extra towels. So let's dive into the really fun part, and that is this area right here. This is my kind of vanity, and we've got storage here. I just recently picked up this chair at actually the same boutique where I found that beautiful bust over there. And it was a total stealio, so I was so excited about that. And I added that. And it, you know, it doesn't exactly match, but hey, it makes me happy. So there you go. And then we have some drawers here and some storage there. And there's my sink, and then my husband has a sink on the other side. So let's dive in here. The stuff on the counter here are your basics, and I'm going to show you what I have here. This little tray I got from Daiso. And I think it looks really cute. This I also got from Daiso, and these were $1.50. And this is plastic. And what I have in here is just a bunch of serums and samples that I'm trying out, kind of things that I'm testing. You know, a little YSL serum, Glam Glow, etc. This here is basically a Chinese rice bowl. I picked that up at World Market for very inexpensive. This right here is just an old candle holder, and I use it to put my Q-tips in. So I have a couple hodgepodge storage systems. These are 2 3-door systems, and I picked them up at TJ Maxx for like $14.99 each. This one is my favorite. It's got the crystal knobs. Look at how pretty. And it's 4 drawers. It's definitely thicker than the other one, and it doesn't stain. And the drawers pull out beautifully. You know, this one kind of jiggles and wiggles. This particular piece we got off Etsy, and my husband got it for me for Christmas. I believe it was around $50, and I will put a link as to where we found that below. But those work good. And let me show you what I have up top. I have my brushes. I got these 2 cups at Charming Charlie, of all places, around holiday time, and they were 99 cents each, and then they were 50% off that. There were only 4 cups left, and I got 2 for myself and 2 for gifts for friends. This was $1.50 at Daiso, and it's perfect to hold the larger brushes. So up here we've got all my brushes. These are the big brushes, and these are the eyeliners. This is just a little old drawer, broken drawer, that I got at an antique mall for around $5, but it's perfect to corral my toners and things like that, and I just have that sitting on top of that cabinet, so that works good. Let me open up these drawers and show you what's in here. Okay, so let's start with the drawers on the right, and they contain primarily my powders, highlighters, bronzers, and blushers. So let me take you in those drawers and I'll show you what I've got. So we're going to dive into this first drawer here. It's fairly deep, which is good. I've got the Guerlain meteorites, and it's a sizable jar, so luckily it does fit in this drawer. Then, let me turn the camera a little bit. Then we have some other assorted powders. We have the Laura Mercier foundation in bisque. We have the Burberry sheer powder in porcelain. And we have a Guerlain highlighter. It's pressed powder and blush. And it was a limited edition one they had, and it's really pretty. In this next drawer, we also have, more powders. And we have the Aveda loose powder, finishing powder. This is the Laura Mercier bronzer in Ritual. It's gorgeous. Whoops. We have the MAC Studio Fix. We have the Lorac Perfectly Lit Spotlight Powder. This was actually one of the very first highlighting powders, and I love it. And then we have the Bare Essentials Foundation, Mineral Foundation in Fairly Light in this drawer here. Let's put all those back. In the next drawer, we have more powders and highlighters. We have another Guerlain Meteorites. This is the one in number 4, Doré. And it is the bronzing one. And oh my goodness, that's a beautiful one. Then we have the MAC highlighter in Soft and Gentle. We have the Laura Mercier mineral finishing powder, and this one is in Tender Rose. And then we have a Jane Airedale powder as well. So just a nice selection there. This drawer primarily has blushes in it, all different brands and all different colors. We've got a Tarte, we've got a Bare Minerals, we've got MAC and Soft and Gentle. That's beautiful. So these are bronzers and blushers. We've got the NYX Terracotta, we've got Too Faced bronzer, and this is the Chocolate Soleil. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. We've got the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. We've got the Stila Bronze and Bake Powder Trio, and it's pretty thick there. We've got a Tony Moly Peach Blush. We have MAC Gingerly. So we'll just put all those back. The next drawer is more blush. And as I mentioned, luckily it is thick enough to house these thicker blushes. I've got 2 of the Benefit Box blushes. We've got Hervana and Coralista back there. We've got some NARS. We've got these Milani ones. We've got number 3 Berry Amore. It's beautiful. And then we have number 5 Luminoso. Gorgeous, gorgeous blushes there. And then what do we have in here? More blushes. We've got another selection. We've got some NARS. We've got the Hourglass blush in Luminous Flush. We've got a beautiful Chanel blush. This is one of my favorite. It is in Espiègle. Espiègle, number 65. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness, I love that one. We've got some NARS blushes in here. We've got a Fiona Styles blush, which is gorgeous. Another Tarte. A Lorac. So we've just got a bunch of everything in there. Now, I don't use these all the time, but this is my total blush collection. I have tried to pare down to just the ones I absolutely love. So I've got it pared down to these few drawers, which for me is a very good thing. So now we'll move over to these drawers here, and I'll show you what we have going on. Okay, in this first drawer, we have powder and powder palettes. We have Too Faced Prime and Poreless. We have a lot of Laura Mercier powders. We have an Hourglass powder, and then we have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. So I do use all of those, just depending on my mood. In this second drawer, we have powders and primers. We have another Hourglass powder, and this one is in Luminous Light. We have the Laura Mercier bronzer in Dune Bronze. We have the Laura Mercier highlight in 01. We have the Bare Minerals Well Rested for under the eyes. Now in here, these are primarily just primers and primer additives, like this Clarins Instant Light that you can mix with your primer to give a luminous glow. In this third drawer right here, we have, this is one of my favorite drawers because it all focuses on under eyes, an under eye dark circle concealing. Oh my goodness. So these are all my concealers, brightening, tints, anything that has to do with under eyes, it's all right here. My current favorite is this Becca one, and it is the, let's see what it is here. It's the Becca Under Eye Brightening Concealer. Oh my goodness. It's definitely my favorite right now. This bottom drawer right here is all foundations and BB creams and CC creams. My current favorite foundations are the Lingerie de Peau. This is the Invisible Skin Fusion Foundation with Sunscreen. I absolutely love this. This one is in the color 01. Another favorite of mine is the Dior Skin Nude Air. I love that one. And of course my old standby, the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. Love, love, love that one. Okay, so those are my drawers. Let's go up here. Okay, now up here I have a little kind of table which allows me to get some extra storage underneath, and I have just a little mirror that I use to do my eye makeup. Another little mirror that I use, and then I also have my MAC shadow palettes. Now the MAC shadow palettes are great because you can make your own. Right here I have grays and beiges, or greiges, gray and beige. Is that what it's called, or greige? Whatever, that's what I have going on here. And then here I have more neutrals. I have more peachy and kind of pinky nudes and creamy ones as well. And you can purchase these separately from MAC. You can get them for $6 out of the compact, and then you just buy one of these palettes and you can put them right in there. And it is awesome. As you can see, that way you've got all your favorite colors in one place. And I store them right under here. Okay, now right here, this is a little mirrored tray I got from TJ Maxx. It was around $12.99, and it's great to catch all these particular goodies, which mostly, this is my nighttime and daytime serums and things I use quite often. So in here, which is just a little dip bowl that I got at Target, I have different serums I'm testing out. It works, it's just a great way to catch everything. Here we have my YSL face serum, my YSL eye serum. We have back here my YSL eye cream, and then underneath that the YSL day cream that I'm using. And in here we have the different powders that I use. We have the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is the one in Moonstone. This is a beautiful highlighter. We've got this, which is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Power that goes under your eyes. And then this one is a new Becca Mineralized Foundation powder that I've been using. And I absolutely love that. So since I've been using those a lot, I just put them right there. And that catches everything for me. Then over here, we have this little bin that I purchased at the antique store for $8. I thought it was so cute. But it's a great way to corral a lot of these other products. Mainly this is hair care. We've got Big Sexy Hair. We've got the Beauty Protector, which is wonderful. It's Protect and Detangle. It's kind of like it's a 10 spray, but it smells better. And then this is the Beauty Protector oil. And it's just like a Moroccan oil or macadamia nut oil. And then we have a deodorant, and we have this, which is the rose water and glycerin. I use this, I just spray it on my face when I'm feeling dehydrated. Over here, this is actually Milo's. It's the Gorilla Punk Gel. This is what he uses to get his spikes in his hair. Okay, and then of course I've got my trash, and I've got a little basket there where I keep my hair dryer and brushes. And then in this drawer right here, this is the main drawer at my vanity, and it has just all kinds of junk. In here I have little miniature eye palettes, small ones that can fit in here. I've got the new Fiona Styles one, which I love. You know, a little Chanel quad. We've got a couple one-offs. We've got a little Clinique one in there. We've got a Wet n Wild palette in silent treatment. Just a lot of smaller eye palettes, a little mini Lorac one, and then we have a lot of just pots of one shadow. We've got the Lorac in nude. We've got, you know, some Bare Minerals ones, just a little bit of everything. Over here we have mascara, just all kinds of different ones. Mary Kay, we've got an Ico one in there. So then over here we have eye crayons, color crayons and shadows that are more crayon-like. This is a really pretty one. This is the Benefit Crayon in Gilded. Look at this. It's so pretty. You can use that as an all-over shadow or just like a little liner. It's so pretty. Then we've got more back here, more eyeliners. Here we have paint pots and cream shadows. Back here we have lip treatments, and here we have tools. We have the little eyebrow razor, we have some lash curlers, we have some pencil sharpeners, and there you go. This is the top drawer here. This is a hot mess. This is all my lipsticks, and oh my goodness, it's gotten out of control. These are all just regular lipsticks. These are glosses in here, and these are lip liners. In here I have one of those little scrunchies that I use to hold my hair back, and then right up front I have the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser that I use all the time, and I mean all the time. Okay, this next drawer is just a hot mess express. That's basically my skincare drawer. Let's see if we can get up even closer. This is all the skincare that I have right now in rotation. We've got moisturizers, we've got masks, we've got Exfoliate, we've got the Tatcha Polish Gentle Rice Enzyme Powder, we've got sleeping masks. This is a great one, by the way, from Fab. It's the Facial Radiance Overnight Brightening Mask. Oh my goodness, I love it. We've got some things from Bliss. The Steep Clean 15-minute facial is great. We've got, oh my goodness, just a little, as you can see, a little bit of everything in there. Okay, then this lower drawer right here, we have hair care on the right-hand side and then eye palettes on this side. And I have the eye palettes in a shoebox, and I have several, and they fit nicely in there. This is the Laura Mercier one, which is to die for. And we've got the Tartelette, we've got some Too Faced. We have some small Makeup Geek palettes. We've got the Stila Natural Eyes. We've got the Too Faced Chocolate Bar. I have the Urban Decay Naked 1 and 3. I don't have the second one. We have the Lorac Pro. This is the Becca Ombre Nude. We have the Smashbox Softbox, which is another beautiful palette. We have the Too Faced Natural Matte, and we have the Kat Von D Shade and Light. So there you go. Those are all palettes, and on the right-hand side, as I mentioned, is the hair care and things like that. And over here, these are, this is my sink, and then you've got my toothbrush and my toothpaste, my hand soap. I just use whatever. It's usually a Bath & Body Works, and this is where I keep my cleansers that I'm using. And I have my Colleen Rothschild balm, cleansing balm, and the Tony Moly Snail Cleanser, and a couple others, and then my wipes fit down in there. And then in this cabinet, I just have extra face products, girly stuff, and I have everything in bins. And I have it separated out, like that's hair care, I believe. Then we've got body care, and we've got serums in the bin back there. And that's kind of how I have it separated out. Now I also have a storage cabinet in my bedroom where I keep samples, and I have a lot of samples. I will say that. And I have those in storage bins as well. And that's where I pick and choose which ones I'm gonna try out. My body care items and stuff like soaps and lotions, I actually keep in my closet. I have that all stored separately, but this is what works for me. I'll give you kind of I'll give you kind of an overview again. That's what works for me. There's my husband's sad little area, and right there is extra towels and all those fun things. So there you go. That is a quick little tour of my makeup storage. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to let me know, and I will see you guys soon in the next video. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye-bye. Jar. So luckily these drawers